Hey everyone, welcome back to the House of Fins. My name is Danny and I'm going to walk through some really awesome options for a 10-gallon fish tank today. Alright, first things first, we have neon tetras. These are a staple in the hobby and they've been around forever. Definitely a fan favorite for a lot of people. They're very common, very reliable. You could definitely do a small school of them. You can do like anywhere between like 5 to 10 and have a fun time with them. They're always going to be out and about. They can be pretty sensitive and they definitely like warmer water. But if you can keep your water clean and your water warm, you'll definitely have a lot of fun with these. Next up, we have live bears. So these are going to be guppies and platies, both another iconic fish, ones that you're going to find pretty much everywhere, in tons of different colors. They're basically little rainbows that you can have in your tank. Really awesome personalities, very bubbly, always out and about. One thing to keep in mind is they're very prolific as far as breeding goes. So if you want to avoid having tons of little babies in the tank, you would probably just want to stick to having males. But if not, it's always fun to have tons of little babies swimming around in the tank, so keep that in mind. Another fun option are going to be a nice bottom dwelling fish to keep the bottom of the tank clean. So you do things like panda cories are an awesome option. These are really cute little catfish. They're going to scoot around the bottom of the tank and do a good job at eating excess food and waste that sits on the bottom of the ground. You want to keep in mind that they are social, so you're going to want to do, at least a group of 3 just to keep them happy and schooling together. It's the best thing to do for them. Another good cleaner, things like autocinkless catfish. They're a small algae-eating catfish that will swim around and hang out on the wood, on your plants, on the side of glass. And they're an awesome cleaner, great for hair algae as well. Dwarf chain loaches are another really good bottom dweller. They're going to kind of dart back and forth. They look like little torpedoes the way they swim around. Those are another one that you can do in like a small group and they'll just kind of dart back and forth and they're really fun to watch and they're good bottom feeders as well. As far as other good schooling fish goes, we have things like various danio species. There's things like zebra danio and glow light danio. Fish like that are really good schooling fish as well. They're going to be out and about, swimming around back and forth, which is always a big appeal. A really niche one are rainbow fish, the little pseudomugil species. So the one that we'll have on video are the Gertrude rainbows. These fish are another one that will be out and about, good schooling fish, absolutely beautiful. When the males display to the females, they're absolutely stunning. The other good option that's a bit of an oddball one are shell dwellers. So these are cichlids from Lake Tanganyika, which is an awesome lake with tons of diversity as far as cichlids go. And shell dwellers are a species of cichlid that basically hang out in shells. They build their entire life around shells. They'll move their shells around the tank. They'll do their own little excavating and whatnot. They'll have babies in the shells. They're really, really fun to watch. Basically a species only fish though, but they're worth it because their personality is really fun. And then a good finale fish, probably one of the best options you can get are pea puffers. Absolutely adorable, awesome little cartoon fish that you can have in your tank. They're gonna be little BBs swimming around in your tank with their big eyes. They're gonna eat meaty foods and things like bloodworms to make them happy. Clean water is a big deal for them. They can also knit fins, so you want to be smart about here keeping them with. But a really, really awesome fish and a great candidate for those freshwater tanks out there. All right, everyone, thank you for tuning in for this week's video. Be sure to leave a like as well as follow us on all of our social media platforms, including Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We'll see you next week.